Thick Rick and Lewis. Kelly on vacation this week. I'm not necessarily opposed to this. I was just really surprised when I saw it. There's this Georgia restaurant. It's called Toccoa Riverside Restaurant. And when you walk in, they got a sign. It talks about their fees. They have a fee for splitting the check. You know, like two couples walk in and sit down. It's like we're on one check and the other couple's on the other. They're going to charge you an extra $3.
For splitting the check.
For splitting the check. The waiter's got to work harder. Got to do 2 checks.
Okay, I disagree with that.
I know, but I'm just telling you. And then they've got if a couple comes in and they just want to order one meal and split it, $3 fee. If you split the meal.
This place does business?
Evidently. And then they have a fee if you are unable to parent.
This I agree with.
Yes, and those fees vary. One family was recently charged a $50 fee. So the disclaimer is no joke. An interview with the parent revealed the parent believed their children had been well behaved, but the restaurant did not. The restaurant has refused to comment on the incident, but the policy has been in place for years. Toccoa Riverside Restaurant also features an outdoor pooch patio for pets. Their Instagram account features dogs with their owners, but if you can't parent your kid, you're going to get charged $50.
That I agree with.
I mean, but that's so, so wide open. You know, what constitutes you are unable to parent your kid?
Well, but if your kid's sitting there screaming, and here's the thing, anybody who's a server will back me up on this. It's not the server's job to clean up the table because you decided to let your kids use the sugar packets and salt and pepper shakers and everything else to amuse themselves for an hour.
Yeah.
Those aren't toys for your kids.
Yeah, you forgot the iPad, so they used all that stuff.
So that's not the server's job to clean that up. At the same time, the people who, they give you a dirty look because their kid's sitting there screaming when they look at you like, what am I supposed to do? Eat at home because my kid's unruly? Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm glad we made eye contact and had that conversation because, yes, look, you're a parent. That's what you do. It's not your place to wreck everybody else's good time because because your kid's crying. Yes, I know they're kids. They cry. So you know what? Hey, we tried to go out to dinner, but Junior's unruly. Let's just go home or let's get carry out because that's what parents do.
I love it. It's like, look, you figured out the solution all by yourself. Yes,
you need anybody's help.
Oh, my God.
So I agree with charging the fee for unruly kids because you're ruining everybody else's dining experience. Right. I understand that. Splitting the check? Come on.
Splitting a meal?
Right. What happens if I go out with a couple that I don't like well enough to buy them food? It happens.
I was out to dinner Friday night. There were 3 of us, 3 couples at one table, and we got 3 checks. They didn't have any problem with it at Molly Woo's up at Bliss. First time I've been there.
It's good?
Man, I love Chinese food. You love Oriental food.
Or Asian.
But I didn't know that I had never been to Molly Woo's. It's a Cameron Mitchell Asian restaurant. Man, that was, I'm telling you, the best crab rangoon I ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah. Good stuff, man. That was all good food. Everything we had. Fantastic.